Welcome to this special edition of the TUR Review. Today we are checking out Jeppson's Malört Spritz. So this is not necessarily a beer. This is more of a boozy spritzer. This is produced by brewery, Mars Brewing out of Chicago. And for those of you who are familiar with Jeppson's Malört liqueur, it's a liqueur, I think, Swedish origin. And it has developed quite the cult following in Chicago. You pretty much go into any neighborhood tavern in the city and they will have a bottle of Malört ready to go. It's considered a digestive. Originally those were and still are made as a post-meal liqueur that one would drink to help aid with digestion. So these liqueurs often have various herbs added to them. Some people even contest that Malört is a hangover cure. I think it might actually cause more symptoms than cure them, but who am I to judge? I'm sure Malört probably uses a few different herbs and spices in its recipe, but the feature flavor in here comes from wormwood. And that is a plant that's been used for, centuries in terms of its healing effects. Back in the day, it was used to cure all sorts of medical issues, fever, liver disease. It was an aphrodisiac. But back then and up until this day, it's been used as an aid in digestion. In fact, the bottle used to have an actual stem of wormwood in the bottle, but I don't think they do that anymore. So I just looked up very quickly on the internet some of the described flavors of those who have done a shot of Malört, and I saw flavors like dark licorice, sweat, gasoline, burning garbage. So I'm really looking forward to jumping into this. So here we go. This is a 12-ounce can. So this actually does have some other some fruit additions here. We've got grapefruit, lime, and hibiscus, which is another herb, and 4.75 ABV. Let's tear into this guy. All right. Oh, I love the color. We've already got kind of a like hibiscus tea. You've got a nice pink hue, and you can see that it's quite effervescent. No head retention, but that's to be expected because, again, this is not really a beer. It's more of a an alcoholic spritz. Oh yeah, getting the huge grapefruit citrus aromatics. Honestly, I don't know what Malört smells like or wormwood, but hard to pick out in there. It's very lime, very grapefruit, very salty too. Boy, getting a lot of, I believe there's a salt addition into this. So it kind of smells almost like a margarita. So cheers. All right, so we've got, again, the citrus is in there, definitely getting the grapefruit, the lime, salty and sweet. I think there's some sugar in there as well as some salt. I am getting some of that hibiscus tea flavor in there as well. And definitely very spritzy, a lot of CO2. I'm getting the carbonic acid wash from the CO2. So that's actually helping scrub the tongue a little bit, which is needed for this thing. So, the flavor, and it's kind of margarita-like, sweet, salty, citrusy, but man, it's the aftertaste in this thing. Man, it's got that herbal, astringent bite, and that is the Jeppson's Malört factor, wormwood factor coming into play. Not so much in the flavor, but the aftertaste. Man, it's going to leave a mark. But very interesting. I'm glad I tried it. Namely, I give it a try, so you don't have to subject your palate to that. But, feel free to give it a try if you see it out and about in your neighborhood. Or next time you're in a Chicago tavern, ask the barkeep for a shot of Jeppson's Malört liqueur. You'll be glad you did. So there you have it. Jeppson's Malört Spritz. Happy April Fool's Day, everybody. Cheers.